Hey everyone, welcome to OC's Daily Meditation, where you can come every day and get a short 3 to 5 minute meditation in, followed up by an affirmation to help you have a positive day. I'd like to start out today to talk about something that's going on in the world that's been a very popular topic, and that is the NFL players' protest taking a knee during the national anthem. I was on Facebook the other day, and really for the past week or so, and observing people's comments on both sides of the argument, and everyone's giving their opinion on who's right and who's wrong. And as I was going through this and looking at people's posts who I love and respect on both sides of the issue, it was a bit frustrating for me just to see the opposition, the battles against each other. Very similar to how, during the presidential election, you had people on one side versus the other, and it gets into this ugly fight that I don't think is necessary or appropriate. So, have you ever witnessed two people arguing? You're on the outside and watching these two people argue, and they think they're arguing about the same thing. But from your viewpoint, you can see that they're actually arguing about two completely different things, yet they think they're arguing about the same thing. It's never going to come to a resolution because they're arguing about different stuff, right? So person A is just repeating their point and saying, this is why you're wrong, this is why I'm right. And person B is saying, this is why you're wrong, look at it my way, you're wrong, I'm right, look at it my way. And they're actually talking about two different things. So what if we went about it a different way? What if side A said, the reason that I'm frustrated is I have loved ones, a grandfather, a son, a nephew, a daughter, who has served or is serving in the military and giving their life to fight for our freedom. So that's why person A maybe is upset. What if person A just simply asked and just ignored the actual issue and the tension for a second and just asked genuinely, side B, do you have love and respect for people who have served the country and fighting for our freedom? Person B is likely going to say, yes, of course I do. I love and admire people who have fought or are fighting for our country and our freedom. I even have loved ones in my family who have served, and I greatly admire them. And I am actually attempting to do the same thing. Fight for my freedom, for the freedom of others, for equality. I'm fighting for those very same things. And just in that conversation, there's more common ground, which is effective communication. Now what if side B, rather than saying, hey, what I'm doing is right, I don't care what you think, you're wrong, I'm right, what if they instead just said genuinely to side A, do you believe in freedom and equality for all people? And do you want that for everyone in this country and in this world? Well, side A is probably going to say, yes, of course. I believe in freedom and equality for all people. I want everybody to be treated with respect, kindness, freedom. In fact, maybe side A says, I remember I lived in a time when women couldn't even vote, and how ridiculous that seems nowadays. And I remember the changes that were made and necessary to make progress. And yes, I believe in progress, of course. Well, now we're on common ground again. Instead of fighting about two completely different arguments, we're finding common ground. Really, both sides of this argument of the NFL protest, both sides, side A, side B, are people who want and respect freedom. Side A is emotionally invested in respect for the freedom that our country represents and offers. Side B is wanting and demanding progress, respect, and freedom on an equal level for all people, and may feel that that's not currently the case, and that's what their side of the protest is about. So, I'm sure you've seen a billion different opinions and views on this topic, but I'm curious to see, what do you think about what I've said today? Let me know. And I don't want this to be a post that creates the same arguments that we've been seeing every day online and in the news, because it's not necessary. We've seen that. We know what that's about. I want to create a new discussion. Where is our common ground? How can we get to where we want to be? How can we find something that works for everyone? Because we all want freedom for all and respect for all. And I believe we can find that if we start having a conversation about the same thing. Alright, so what I'd like to follow up today now, we'll get into our meditation. It's simply going to be a meditation for peace and resolution. The affirmation, I am meditating for peace and resolution. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start out with a nice deep breath. Focus all of our attention and awareness inward on our breathing, and allow peace and resolution to come within ourselves and into our world. After 3 to 5 minutes, I'll gently bring us out of meditation, and we will end this edition of OC's Daily Meditation for the day. Alright, go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Focus all of your attention and awareness on your breath. And if your mind starts to wander, that's okay. Simply return your attention and awareness to your breathing. And after 3 to 5 minutes, I will end the meditation. that completes our meditation for the day. I am meditating for peace and resolution. I hope you've enjoyed our meditation today. And if you enjoyed this perspective, if you agree with it, or if it resonates with you on some level, please share this video today. There's been a bunch of posts, videos, perspectives on the topic, but most of the ones I've seen are focused on one side, are focused on making one side wrong and one side correct. And I just don't believe that that's the case. I think people need to be open to conversation, empathy, taking the perspective of another side, without necessarily needing to change your own beliefs or your own perspective. But the conversation needs to be different if we want to get anywhere. So, like I said, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, OC's Daily Meditation. If you're watching on Facebook, like the video, follow the page, and please share the video if you feel others would benefit from seeing this. Again, it's not about making anyone right or wrong. It's about having a conversation and coming from a place of love, respect, and kindness. Alright, thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you guys all back tomorrow for our next edition of OC's Daily Meditation. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.